Alright, welcome back. We are playing some Kled in the top lane against Kayle. Now this was mostly a fun game. Spoiler alert, things change. So here's where the issue is. We have an action Trundle bot lane. He does actually buy a support item to begin with, but I think he just gets rid of it at some point. So they're obviously going for some kind of level 1 cheese. And they fail it, unfortunately. And then they're just kind of a terrible bot lane. I'm just going to rewind this. We kind of just... level 1 is kind of just trading CS. I hit a couple of Qs on her, she moves out. I hit level 2 just before her and EQ onto her, getting some nice grabs, early trades in. Get dismounted, but not too bad. I'm actually very happy with my last hitting this game. I actually don't miss too much, which is nice. It's been a bit spotty of late. I'm just going to kind of play this on double speed because I don't really think you need to watch it at 1 time speed. I'm just trying to keep her a little bit scared, poke her with Q, push her under the turret a bit early. There's no real wave clear on Kayle until she hits much higher level and she starts doing AoE with her abilities. So we're just getting our courage back up. Yeah, I'm quite happy with my early laning phase. I do miss a kill, I think, coming up. Which I'll point out when we get to it. But again, just doing our best to last hit as much as possible, get some poke in with Qs, keep it low, trying to get a demolish proc off here, get another Q, just keeping her under pressure constantly. Udi is coming up. I have warded, so I do see him now. Dash early, just to get extra distance from Kayle, so she can't get it slow. I try to get a Q on him. I'm just going to flash, because I don't want to risk dying. Just Q away. There's no way they ever kill me there, basically. My jungler is here, so I'm actually just going to stay. Uda is leaving. If he comes back, I'm much further up the lane. Can't really get much done. I don't think that was even warded. I think she was just actually paying attention, so that's nice by her. Yeah, so we're just doing last hitting things. We've actually got a nice freeze set up here. It's kind of just on our side of the wave, on our side of mid of the wave, of the lane. And they have extra minions, so you can see we've got 3 range minions and a cannon versus what, 5 range minions and a melee and a cannon. She hits level 6 around the same time as me. My courage is almost back. So here, I think I probably could have gone in and just gone for it there. I don't think she actually had the mana for ult. Yeah, I don't think she... Yeah, she didn't have enough mana for ult there. I think I could have just killed her, to be honest. She doesn't have flash, so yeah, I think that was a missed opportunity. I was mounted, so there was no reason for me to worry about dying there, because Kled is still here. Sorry, Scarl is still here. I'm just going to leave this as it is. It's kind of frozen here a little bit. Kayle does get back early. She just has that increased move speed back to lane. She left earlier than I did. But the wave's exactly where I want it. So I do lose some minions here. I ult straight onto her. I actually think this is where I missed the kill too. Oh, it's not here. It's later. Sorry. Trolling you. So anyway, the freeze is broken, but I chunk her down to 40% with my ult, so that's good. Just going to do some last hitting here. Does Kayle TP back? Yeah, she TP's back. Okay, so the lane is not frozen at all here, but it is sitting here for now. So it'll be a slow push once it gets going. But if that happens, I'm just going to be looking to constantly play aggressive. She keeps dodging down. Just something to note. I just keep going, keep going, keep going. Get the Q on her. Now here, I actually think I messed up. So I'm going to send it back and I'm going to show you what I mean. So I'm gonna slow it down real slow. Okay, so when I get dismounted, you gotta remember that when you're not on your mount, you actually get increased move speed towards your target. So you kind of like sprint at them. And I just walk away here. I think I could have got at least another auto attack. She gets a level up, which is a little bit awkward. But I think I can get a couple more autos on her and then a Q to force her ult out here. As it was, I just queued and I think I did hit her, but the level up combined with the fact that I didn't get the autos means that she isn't forced to use her ult or doesn't just die because she just doesn't react in time. So now I have to sit here and I get trying to get a demolish proc. I drop an ignite on her just to force her ult out, which works, which is great. Force her out of lane again. We're gonna get at least a tower plating here. I think I end up getting like 3 tower platings here. So remount, 1 plating gone, 2 plating gone. I think we get a 3rd. So we get 3 tower plates for that. So that was a lot of gold. So that's like at least a kill worth of gold, maybe a kill and a half, plus the farm. So we're really high up now. She chased us down, but she's never going to kill us there. Briar ults just to prevent her from chasing me, which is hilarious. Our team is currently killless. We are 0, they are 7. This is a savagely bad lane. So this bot lane, who tried to do that sneaky all-in on level 2 whatever, or level 1, again didn't really succeed. Okay, I'm just gonna slow this down. So I ult in, she flashes away and then gets like she runs back to a minion for some reason. I don't know if that's like a Briar thing where she accidentally clicks something. Anyway, we get the kill. And all is well. Udyr comes to try and contest me, but like whatever. He's not going to do anything unmounted and Kled. Okay, so we get our first kill, which is great. But yeah, our bot lane is really struggling. Yeah, I'm just watching this support item. I want to see when he sells this, because later in the game, like he actually has this completed, so he should be on sweeper already. But at some point he just sells it and they start sharing farm. In fact, they're already sharing farm. I don't know why. Maybe he's just... So I'm pretty strong. I'm just going to walk this out. Drop a Q into him in case. But yeah, just walk it out. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, so... Yeah. So this Jhin is already 6-0, 7-0. This guy, I don't know how he even dies to that. So I had to recall, and then they started doing void grubs, and then their whole team turned up. So I'm like, alright, well I'm going to come back into lane. I have Eclipse now, so I'm very strong. Got a kill. 30 CS up. Ari hits a charm. Briar goes in. Ari ults into melee range, which I don't agree with, but I'm actually confident we win this. I'm very strong. Kayle does have her ult, but we just go straight onto the Udyr. Kayle doesn't ult them, which I'd be pretty pissed about if I was an Udyr. Like, he's gonna do a lot of damage. She dodges down again to dodge my Q, but I missed my Q. I thought she would just be running here. So she flashes and ults. I go forward and Q. Again, another mistake actually. So again, with the move speed, when you're approaching, I could just keep running after her there. But instead I Q, pushing myself back. And I don't think that was correct. I think I should have just kept running. I still get the kill somehow, which I'm happy about. Trundle didn't get it, which is very good, because resetting his gold bounty right now would be awful. But yeah, anyway, we get a 2-for-1 there, so that's good. So we're recovering a little bit here. I'm 3-0 now, so I'm really strong, and I'm feeling it. Like Kled when you're ahead in your lane feels so good. You feel like you can 1-3 constantly. I ult mid, because I see these guys. I go on the gym, but he's too close to the tower, so I swap to Zyra. I think she ignites me immediately. Have a bit of a team fight over here. Briar goes in, picking stuff up. Unfortunately, She gets sniped. Ooh. Charm comes in. Still doesn't die. Man's on 15 HP. That's sad. So, I don't know. A little bit of a... Maybe that was a poor decision to engage like I did. But I don't think I realized how far ahead this guy was. I think it was only after this fight I was like, holy crap, this guy's got 8 kills. Like I'm just kind of like zoned into my own lane and what I'm doing. Trying to dominate this Kayle. So I'm 30 CS up roughly, which I'm very happy about. Kayle is not one of those champions you ever want to let into the game, so I've been playing aggressively, which is kind of how you play on Kled anyway. These two are still fighting, even though they're so weak. Like, they have 9 deaths and 1 assist in their lane at 13 minutes. So that's like a death a minute, basically, between them. And that's not good, because you gotta remember that the minions don't spawn till like, you know, a minute and a half, 2 minutes into the game. So you don't really start laning till like 3 minutes in. So they've had like a death a minute since they've been here. And then it takes time to get back to lane. So like, they've been just like running it down. I'm just gonna rewind this. Okay, so this Yone TP's in, ults me immediately. I'm just like, I'm Kled, dude. I don't care what you're doing, you're dead. He still does an awfully large amount of damage, but he has to dismount me twice. I love Kled's little dance when he's dismounted, because he just spins in the air. He's like, you know, perpetual motion Kled or something. He's just like spinning constantly. Get the first turret goal, which is huge. So I'm really big. Like my CS is like could be higher, but I've been doing a little bit of fighting and stuff like that. But 4-0 is excellent. I'm gonna get obviously the plated steel caps because this guy is crazy. Their whole team is auto attack based apart from Zyra. So you have to do that. We do get a dragon. It's really nice. Sadly, I think she's going to pay her life. I don't know why Udi would flash there. That seems like a really big flash. Unfortunately, this Ari is out of lives. She flashes, but then still gets smacked by the Jin. I come in from behind. Get that huge shutdown on Jin. Get the Q onto him. He becomes immune. Dash forward. Looking for another Q, but he's just too fast, unfortunately. I don't think this man has ults yet, so I'm not too fast. I don't think he's going to kill me. It is trying to follow up, but like, there's no way. Like, I have so many items already. This guy doesn't have a single item completed. I'll wait on my secondary. Really is being greedy in the river here. I kind of just want to like come and steal crab, to be honest. Get my courage up a little bit. I don't even actually think I get. Yeah, I don't get courage up jungle camps or crab by the looks of it. So that's interesting. Lane minions, yes, I do this. Hi. Alright, so my top wave is getting lost to the turret here, which is a bit sad. I go grab a red buff that was sitting on here, and I'm gonna head back and do some shopping. So I've got a brutalizer, always good. So I didn't have a huge amount to buy there. I have a huge bounty on me though, 450. Briar fending off the invading army. They're really looking to like invade our top side here. They've got wards everywhere. Zyra's trying to steal our blue buff. Briar manages to get it though, which is good. I'm just telling Kayle I still own this lane, go away. She kind of walks up trying to farm, I'm like, no, that's not how this works. I don't own this cannon because I'm bad. Q animation sometimes takes a little bit to get going. So I'm just kind of like trying not to overextend because I'm worth a lot of gold. They have wards everywhere though. You see like there's one here, there's one here, we got here, like they have full view of everything there. So Zyra ults and ignites the Briar. I'm just gonna go on her. I missed my Q somehow. hit between them. And again, I'm just trying to like, yeah, do damage, get my courage back up. Unfortunately, my team is nowhere to be found. These guys are just holding hands for some reason, and I'm not really sure what is going on. Trundle has now sold his support item, and he still only has 10 vision score. Action has 2. Like, that should never be a thing. Kayle's got 5, that's terrible. They get a turret, but like, I got shot down there, and they got Rift Herald for that. So that is 100% not worth. And these guys are just like, I don't know, they're just holding hands. They're like, yeah, we did it. We did a good thing. Like, no, you didn't. You actually, like, kind of wrecked our team by being there. It's possible we shouldn't have fought over this, but yeah, I don't know. It's rough. Yeah, selling your support item when you have no vision score and not like this is unacceptable. I mean, our whole team honestly is not warding enough. I'm still lower than I should be, but at least I'm doing work, you know. Like, I don't feel as bad as long as the person's doing well. Ari's doing pretty well in the mid. Yeah, but the 1 in 10 bot lane is struggling and not providing the vision or. Yeah, he also has teleport. I just don't understand that. So he has ghost teleport for lane. This teleport support thing, I don't like it personally. I don't know if there's some like pro team that's doing this or something. I don't know if it's at Worlds. I haven't watched more than the first couple of days of play-ins yet. But it's confusing to me that teleport is now on everybody. I feel like you want to win lane, and you don't really need teleport as a support, personally, but I mean, maybe I'm just too rigid in my thinking. These guys decide to join a fight, but they're too late. Zyra's gonna get killed by someone. This is unnecessary chasing, I feel. She flashes? Why would you flash there? Oh my god. So I'm like running this Jhin down. This guy stays around. So this is unfortunate for me. I'm trying to dodge. Look how much damage that force shot did though. Ouch. So he has 10 kills now. So I got his barrier off him, but he's just got away. And I was chasing him down with that move speed we were talking about, but yeah. Didn't get there fast enough. We got a dragon. Hooray, we got a dragon. So that's something. So we are 2 dragons to 1, but yeah, if you look at the score, they're 8 kills up. But look at this. We're even in gold basically because of the amount of towers we've taken. So we've traded top towers, we traded bottom towers, we got a secondary one. I feel like there was something else as well. Maybe it's the grubs and stuff. There's just a farm, like I'm 25 up. Briar's 20 up. Kind of even in mid lane. This is kind of even-ish. We're a little bit behind in bot lane. I don't really know what that extra gold. Maybe we'll see objective bounties or something. We got a couple from that. I walk into a bush here to ward and I see an Udyr, so I dash away, drop a Q on him, get his bone plating up. Action does the world's smallest bow and arrow maneuver. I actually ulted over the wall here. That's one of the fun things about it. When you ult someone and you actually lock onto them, if you're close enough, even if they flash over a wall, you go with them. Dangerous, but also cool. So that's kind of Kled in a nutshell. So I really want a red buff, so we share that, which is good. Yeah, I'm still 5 and 2. The 2 deaths were pretty sad, I guess. Jhin just always having summoners up is really rough. Because he's just so strong that he's not ever really forced to use them except when I fight him, and then when I fight him, he uses them, but then you know he stays safe enough in the meantime to use it again. So yeah, it's rough. Kayle's coming in to try and steal our blue buff. Yeah, I think she gets it. Oh, nearly sniped that with my Q. So he ults away. Briar ults onto her, which is great. Instant ult. I just drop a Q onto her to make sure she doesn't leave. We can chase down this guy. He's a level up on me now, which kind of sucks. I've been doing so much fighting and I'm not farming them. I'm still behind in XP now, which kind of sucks. I have more minions in him, but just for some reason I've been sharing my XP with him. These guys are dead again. What a surprise. He barriers? I mean, why would you barrier there? Like, what do you think's gonna happen? Oh, I'm gonna turn it around. I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna fight this giant Udyr when I'm on 10 health. Like, why would you barrier? You just accept your death, save it for another fight, and, you know, maybe you'll actually better use it. But, like, barriering when you're on 1 HP, like the flash on Zyra down here, like, if you're here and there's 3 people chasing you, one of whom has move speed and someone else is cutting you off, flashing from here to here is not going to save you. Just keep it, accept your death, save it for something later. That was, yeah, just some really stupid stuff. This game was really sad for me, honestly, because I was 5-0 at one point, and 6-2 is not that bad. But it was more just like I was performing well, like it was destroying my lane, and now she's catching up. And she's a hyper carry. Trundle again, like taking top farm, like when you're a support. I mean, he's now doing better than Akshan, which is kind of sad. So, yeah. But I mean, as a Trundle, you don't really need gold. You just need some, keep your XP up. Like, you get so tanky from your ultimate. Like, you ult this guy, get his resists and stats and stuff, and like, you're so tanky. So he's doing well to buy time for the team, I suppose, here, but like ultimately he just like, I think he just TP'd top. Yeah, he just TP'd top to farm, and basically. I'm kind of like running between lanes here. I'm trying to keep an eye on Kayle. I want her to push down so I can kill her. I'm just giving her some time to get ahead of me here. I'm just double checking I'm not being followed. And then we'd have a little dance around. Miss my Q, but it doesn't really matter. I dash forward, she flashes away, I just ult. She ults that Q onto her to keep her still, and get an easy kill. Red team is pinging Dragon. I see them all running down and leaving towards me, so I have to be very careful what I do here. I kind of want to push this. I have a ward here. I don't have my ult anymore, which is all good. I do have flash. But I have to be very careful. I'm assuming that they're going to be coming for this. I want to fight for this because Kayle's dead for 20 seconds, and so Zyra's dead now. So if we engaged on them right now, that would be sweet. And my team is here. But I'm just going to slow it down a little bit. I just want to watch what my team's doing here. So Briar and I are here. These guys are not doing anything. Trundle should be front and center up here, watching stuff. So Brian and I are here, we're trying to fight. These guys are just standing around in circles. Like, where are you going? Just kill him or do something. Like, we're here. Briar is not in the right place. This is not correct. She leaves. I'm now discovering my team has left. I run back to where I'm warded. I see the Kayle coming in. I'm like, well, I'm just dead here. I guess I'll try and take down the Jhin, but I just get burst so hard. Try to flash away in the hopes that my team will do something, but everybody's just gone. Like, Trundle's all the way around here now for some reason. Briar actually does engage on the Jhin, which is great, and I think she gets the kill, which is great. So it's 1-for-1 now, but then Briar unfortunately is gone. These two are still just hanging around doing nothing. Like, this is just so bad. Like, why are you even on the team if this is how you're gonna behave? Like, they're just like running around here while we're all fighting. Like, what are you doing? Like, if you want to be useful, go push a lane somewhere else. If you don't want to fight, go somewhere else, ping us back. Anything except for standing there doing nothing, because like, you're wasting your time as well as baiting us into thinking that you're gonna do something. So yeah, really bad. So I think around this point I start realizing that these guys are not just bad at mechanics and laning, but they're also just like AFK brain thinking about things as well. So this guy again is just running top, stealing farm from our actual carries. Like, this guy's 2 and 7, and Ari is 2 and 2, and she actually has decent CS. Like, but why are you here? Like, what are you doing? Like, you're so weak right now. You have a Triforce. He has a Hull Breaker, so he clearly just wanted to split push. Like, if he just wanted to play top, he should have just probably said that. Instead of trolling and pretending that you're a support. Like, literal and figurative troll. So yeah, this game was very frustrating, unfortunately. So I'm 7-3, so like I'm like I still look like okay, and I'm quite strong. I've finished my Sundered Sky, so I've got like a bunch more lifesteal and stuff. My Profane Hydra's very strong, so like I'm three items and boots. Like I'm doing well. I'm working on Sterix or something, I think. But at this point, like I see someone and I'm just like, alright, I'm just gonna make a play because we have to. So I get her killed, but then Kayle is just actually strong now. She has ult. I almost get back into my mounted form and then am able to kill her, but I'm just a little bit too slow. I think I'm like an auto attack too off. Kayle now has Rage Blade and Ashes and Boots, so she's getting a little bit stronger, but I nearly pull off the 1v2 there. That was, I think, yeah, my courage was getting very close to being able to be remounted, and if I get remounted, she just dies. She doesn't have flash or anything, and she was ulting, so it was all good. So I'm 8-4 now, so it feels a bit bad. I'm not worth money anymore, which is nice. But the enemy team, yeah, like the Jhin is still huge. He's got his rapid fire, so his range is crazy. He's got so much crit and, you know, incidental damage from static shield, that sort of stuff. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough out here. I still think it's winnable, but it's just so hard when you've got people in the bot lane who are like 3 and 15, like sharing farm, not having a support item, not warding. Like Trundle started to ward, but it's only because he's like, oh, I better ward because I'm split pushing. Like this guy is like, he might as well be academy again. Like, he's what? 3 levels down from my mid laner and jungler, because they're sharing so much XP and there's no support item. Like they're just taxing each other to death. Trundle is again split pushing. He just thinks like this is. I don't know if this is what is good for our team or not at this point. Like my game understanding is not really at a level where I can identify that. I guess he's maybe pulling some attention, but we're just gonna fight this guy. He's the same level as us. The shields are big though. That was a big ass shield he got there. Another one. Remount means I don't lose. So yeah, getting the remount was big. Raya's fighting. Action finally pressing R, but like what does that do? Nothing. Like that, yeah. So Briar being a bit aggressive, and my team not being able to follow up. This guy, like, it's just useless. Like, it's just so useless, this game. Trundle, is he dead? No, he didn't die. He left, and he I think he TP'd top. He just TP'd top to be with me. And I'm like, why are you taxing the only person who's actually doing well on your team? Like, why are you taxing my XP, trying to stop me from being able to split? I'm just like, alright, well, let's dive the Syra then. He gets rooted. He does not block the Jhin ult for me. It's just like, see ya, bye. I'm like, thanks, man. Like, I actually get out there if he blocks that shot. Instead, he's like, well, I'm only on, like, what, 2000 HP, I can't possibly block a Jhin ult. Like, oh, it just pisses me off. Not only are you like trolling and feeding, but like you're literally like causing your teammates to die from just not like clicking up slightly and like at no cost to himself. So just, yeah, this sort of play really pisses me off. Like, if you're useless, fine. If you lose lane, fine. But like, don't troll your team by, you know, literally just like letting them die. And you could block an ability, or you know, you could still have your support item and be warding. You could have a sweeper helping us deny vision, because they've had wards all over the map all game, everywhere. and our team only got yellow wards because we don't have a support with a sweeper or anything like that. Like, it's just really, it's so negative, this experience, when you have players like this. So I'm still feeling very strong, but it's really becoming apparent that this is like a 3v5 game, or 3v7 really, because like at this point the action and the Trundle are kind of just like giving the enemy's gold and taxing our team XP. Like, Trundle teleported up here, and both stole XP, stole farm, and decided to leave me to die when he could have blocked an ability. So he trolled me into thinking that we might be able to engage on this Zyra. He did get rooted, which I didn't spot at the time, but he 100% could have just blocked it. Briar's just trying her hardest to try and steal Baron, so she like holds into Baron, but I do it. This guy just got killed in like 2 autos. I'm just gonna actually watch that again. Oh, so he's on 1500 HP. I'll watch how many autos this guy takes. 1 crit through barrier, dead. 1 and 9. I love it. That was actually satisfying. Yeah, this guy trolling. 2 autos and through a barrier. That's great. So I'm getting a red buff because I can't stop this. There's no way me doing anything here right now is going to do anything. Ari's dead, unfortunately, too. Trundle is off. Dying to Zyra. Good job, buddy. Good job. I actually just decided to engage here because I see Jin low. He flashes away because he always has summoners when I'm fighting him. Udyr also just runs because I nearly one-shot him. I'm trying to get the blast cone, but I get lasted. And yeah, it's kind of just like me making desperate plays. I still got, a flash off 2 of their strong members by myself, but like I just don't have a team. It's so hard. Jin's running around on 170 HP. Oh my lord. Yeah. Sad game, guys. But hey, we laned really well against Kayle. Put massive pressure on her, got ahead, and then yeah, just kind of like got trolled real hard by the 3 and 19 bot lane. Yeah, it's an unfortunate game, but hey, Kled's really fun. If you haven't played him, give him a go, because honestly, he is so strong, and people just don't understand him and don't know how to play against him. So you just get so many free wins and so many leads and things like that just from people not really understanding. So underrated, I would say, underrated champion. Anyway, I'll catch you in the next one. Many more games to come.